See it.
Okay, great. Miss Tita, can you see it? So Miss Shanas can see it. How about Miss Tita?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. So today's topic, we are going to go to Unit 5, Word 4, describing charts and graphs. So this morning, what did you learn with Miss Tati, Miss Shanas, and Miss Tita? At 9:30 with Miss Tati.
I learned for Mr. T is functional if,
Yep.
and then conversation for functional if.
I see.
And functional if.
Okay, so you learn about the grammar, right? Functional
And then
if.
sing a song.
Sing a song. Oh, I see.
Sing a song.
What song did you
For
sing?
functional if.
Oh, I see. So there's a song about
Economy.
Economy.
Economy. Bruno Mars.
Oh, I see. Okay, that one. All right, because that song has lots of functional ifs, right? And Miss Tati as you learn. Okay. Okay, Miss Tita. Next, let's move on to this one. Thank you. Okay, so I have this picture on the next slide. So what can you see? This one. So for Miss Yanas and also Miss Tita, you can see it here. Are you familiar with this picture? And what can you explain a bit about what happened in this picture?
For the table chart is about expenditure by month, about until January, February, and March, about in convention, sales training, publication, advertisement, and online advertisement. Yes, and then chart what's the name? About
what
top
do you
market.
Top market expenditures. Okay.
Expenditure.
So. What else, Miss Shanas? You can continue here. So you explain about it.
About percentage, about top marketing expenditure. For example, advertising is 12%. I think like that, Miss Amel.
Okay, thank you, Miss Shanas. How about Miss Tita? Can you explain a bit about this picture? About this picture actually. So I will not go explain later. So I will listen to your opinion. How about Miss Tita? What do you think, Miss Tita, about this picture? Okay, welcome, Miss Putri. Yeah, hello, Miss Putri. Good afternoon.
Hi, Miss.
Okay, good afternoon. Miss Putri, can you see my PPT slide here? Can you see the picture here?
Yes, Miss, I can see.
Okay, good afternoon, Miss Ayu. So, Miss Ayu, can you see my picture here? No, Miss Ayu. Oh, okay. So, Miss Tita, I guess still there. Miss Putri, I want you to see I want you to see Miss Putri. I want you to see these two pictures first. So Miss Shanas before has explained a bit about what this picture is. So how about you, Miss Putri? What can you see in this picture?
What can I see is this is the pie chart about marketing expenditures, and for the quality for each month from February until March, and we can see that the highest point is in March.
In March, okay, in March, okay. So you're explaining about this picture, right? And how about this one, Miss Putri?
I think for the left chart, pie chart is about the what can I say? Cara marketing to different. Where is the mana cara yang efektif?
So which one is the most effective, Miss
Most
Putri?
effective is convention, I think.
Conventions, okay. Thank you for the explanation, Miss Putri. So Miss Tita, Miss Ayu, Miss Odi, if you can, please turn on your video, okay? And yeah, so this is the pie chart, okay, just like what Miss Putri said, and also this is what we call as bar graph, okay, bar graph. So Miss Putri, so Mrs., have you ever used or explain these kinds of charts? So have you ever created or have you ever explained these kinds of chart? So who, Miss Odi, Miss Putri, yeah?
Yes, Miss. We will make this diagram in annual admission.
Annual admission. Oh, I see. So, what is in the chart, Miss Putri? So, is it the sales or the new students or the new infrastructure?
About the new student, such as where they come from or what the gender and from what the program they apply in UIC.
I see. Okay. Thank you, Miss Putri. Thank you, Miss Putri. So the gender, even the demographic, perhaps some of them from Surabaya, Gresik, right? Even outside Java. Is it correct, Miss Putri? Like that? Okay. And then how about others? Miss Putri said she used this chart for an annual event for the new students. So the information of the new students, the gender, their address, perhaps the domicile, gender, and also the study program that they applied at YC. Perhaps others, perhaps the other kind of chart, perhaps that you have created. Miss Odi, Miss Vivi, Miss Shanas, Miss Tita, Miss Ayu. You can turn on your microphone and you can, like share what you have created, perhaps using the chart, or you never create a chart. Miss Odi, yep.
Can you hear me, Miss?
Yep.
Okay. I never really use a chart actually here, but I do when I was in college.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I mean, at work I don't really use the chart.
When
because my work, I don't really need to do that regarding my work.
But when you use it in the college, you're already familiar with this one, right? With the chart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Miss Odi. So, using the chart, we can explain almost everything. Like about students, about marketing, about the income or outcome. We can explain anything using the chart, right? And then, so using the advantage or the benefit of using chart, we do not need to explain in a long paragraph, right? In a long paragraph, we can just show the chart, the picture, and we can understand that, like, for example, this chart. So we know that, oh, the most effective marketing, we use the conventions because it has the biggest number. And then the least effective is online advertising, like that. Okay. All right, so let's continue first. Okay. Hello, Miss Pia. Can you turn on your video? Okay. So let's continue. Okay. So let's open the PDF file. Okay. On page 66. Okay. I want you to match the words with the pictures. Okay. And then a picture might have two descriptions. All right. So I will stop share. And you can open your PDF file, the new one that I have sent, and I will give you, yeah, this one. So we have A, B, C until K. So the numbers as well, and sometimes each picture you can describe it with two words. Okay, so you can start by what kinds of chart it is, and then the next one you can go to the trends, going up, going down, or like that, the other trends. I will give you 4 minutes. Okay, we'll give you 4 minutes to finish it. I don't know if I can scroll it down, but you can simply just match, for example, 1A or 2B, something like that. Okay.
So sorry, Miss Amel.
Miss Anna, sure.
We write in this PDF or
oh, you can write it in your own PDF. Later, we will discuss together. Okay.
oh,
Okay.
thank you, Miss.
You're welcome, Miss Shanas. Later, I will also kind of explain a bit about the meaning, of each word. Okay, you have 2 more minutes. Okay, so all right. The time is up. So how about let's try to answer it one by one. So can I start from Miss Putri? Okay, Miss Putri, can you start by answering number 1? So what picture is it?
Number 1 for K, pie chart.
Pie chart, very good. So good. Number 1 is K or pie chart. Sorry, I will write it using this. Okay, number 2. I guess Miss Putri can choose. Miss Putri.
Maybe Miss Sahnas.
Miss Shanas, sure. How about number 2, Miss Shanas?
Number 2 is line graph.
Line graph. Good. Line graph. Okay. I'll put the alphabet there. Next, Miss Shanas, you can choose for number 3.
Miss Ayu.
Miss Ayu, sure? Miss Ayu?
Okay, number 3 is
Bar chart.
Bar chart. Nice work. So now we have finished with the kinds of charts. So most of the time people use these 3 types of charts: pie chart, line graph, or bar chart. Okay, so you can simply use the one that you are comfortable with. Okay, so K, J, and I. So let's continue with the trends. Okay, I will clear them all and I will go to the trend. So Miss Ayu, can you choose another person to answer 4 and 7? So yeah, let's answer this 2 directly.
Miss Vivi?
Miss Vivi, sure.
Number 4. Number 4, A.
Number
Increase.
Increase, yeah.
Number 7, B. Rise.
Increase and
Rise. Thank you. G.
G. Okay, so it's A and G, rise.
Yeah.
And increase. That's correct. Okay, that's correct, Miss Vivi. So both of them, okay, both of them have the same meaning as going up. Okay, going up means rise, increase, elevate, progress. Okay, the progress is going positively, means going up. Okay, Miss Vivi, you can choose for number 5 and number 8.
Miss
Ya, nanti untuk teknisnya nanti kita
Alivia.
bahas.
Miss Fia, sure.
Yes.
Number 5, fall.
Fall. What is the
Fall number 8. Drop.
C?
Fall.
Fall and drop. C and H, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, good. So this is also the 2 words or 2 terms you can use to explain when something is going down, or the marketing is going down, or the income is going down. You can say drop or fall. Okay, it's falling down. Okay. Next, can I have Miss Vivi? Miss Fia to choose others, Miss Fia, for number 6.
Odi.
Miss Odi, sure. Number 6 is?
Number 6 is, I think it's remain constant.
Sorry?
Remain constant.
Remain constant is B, right? Remain constant is B. Okay, thank you, Miss Odi. How about number 9? Miss Odi, can you choose?
Miss Tita.
Miss Tita, sure. Miss Tita, how about number 9? Miss Tita, can you? Or you can answer it on the chat, Miss Tita, it's okay.
Okay, number 9 is D.
Number 9 is?
D.
D, okay. It's what it's called? Going to the...
D is reach a peak.
Reach a peak, very good. So reach a peak means to the top. So it's increasing until to the top. So for example, the peak of this month's marketing number, for example, is 100. And then this month, the marketing department is already got 100. So it means they reach a peak for this month's target. Okay. All right. So I guess everyone has answered here. So A, G, C, H, B, D. And now how about number 10? I haven't clear. So how about number 10? Who wants to try to answer it? Number 10. Anyone? You can turn on your sound. It's okay.
I think it's
Miss Odi, yeah.
flatten.
Flatten, very good. It's flatten. Flatten means like a flat like this. Okay, so it's just not going anywhere. Okay, number 10 is F, flatten. So number 11 is obviously a E, fluctuative.
Fluctuative.
Fluctuative or fluctuate. Let me fluctuated. Okay, so fluctuated means the the marketing or the sales is not it's not smooth, like going up or going down. So it's fluctuated. Sometimes it's going up, sometimes going down, up again, down again, up again. So that's fluctuating. So it's like what do we call it in Indonesia? Sometimes you are up like in the roller coaster, sometimes you're going down the roller coaster. Okay, thank you. The answers are all correct. And these terms, okay, so these terms, we usually use it to describe our chart. Okay, so you can say this year, for example, this year, the sales keep fluctuating, right? From January, February, March, April, and then starting from May, it reaches the peak, right? It reached the peak, okay? Or you can, if you want to explain, this is, for example, like this is the February, this is February, and then you want to explain the sales drop, for example, the sales drop from February to March, for example, like that. But then from March to April, it is increasing, right? It is rising or increasing, okay, like that. Okay, but overall it keeps fluctuating. But then in the end of the year, it reaches the peak and then it's falling again. You can simply say that. Okay, so any questions? Because before I continue to the next practice, is it already clear? Okay, Miss Odi, is it already clear, everyone? Okay, so let's try to fill in the blank first. Later, I will put you in the later to go together. So let's see here. You have the sales in 2008, but you do not need to fill by yourself first. Let's listen, okay? Let's listen to the explanation from my recording, okay? And then I will play the recording twice and then try to listen and then try to fill it. Okay, try to fill number 1 until number 8, and then after that we can discuss it. Okay. All right, so let me try to share this sound first. So just tell me if you can hear it. Okay.
Conversation for Employees, Book 2.
Okay, can you hear it? Can you listen to the, oh, okay, good.
I can listen.
Okay, thank you. So I think I will try to, I have maximized the volume actually. Oh, I haven't. So I will maximize the volume so you can listen very well. I will play it one more time. Okay, so please listen and pay attention and try to answer number 1 until number 8.
Conversation for Employees, Book 2. Unit 5, Sales of Products. Word Vault, Describing Charts and Graphs. Practice 2. Look at the picture. Listen and fill in the blanks.
Let's take a look at the chart of the 2018 sales. The sales increased from January to February. After that, it went steadily constant for the next 2 months and a half. Then, it suddenly dropped in May. The sales fluctuated for another 3 months. It rose until September, but fell in the next month. Then, it flattened until the end of the year, when it suddenly jumped and reached the peak in January the next year.
Okay, I will play one more time.
Conversation for Employees, Book 2. Unit 5, Sales of Products. Word Vault, Describing Charts and Graphs. Practice 2. Look at the picture. Listen and fill in the blanks.
Let's take a look at the chart of the 2018 sales. The sales increased from January to February. After that, it went steadily constant for the next 2 months and a half. Then it suddenly dropped in May. The sales fluctuated for another 3 months. It rose until September, but fell in the next month. Then it flattened until the end of the year, when it suddenly jumped and reached a peak in January the next year.
All right, I guess we can try to discuss it. So have you got all of them? Have you got all of them? No? It's quite small, even though I have what is it, the maximize the volume. Okay, I will try one more time. Okay, one more time, and then we can discuss. Okay, one more time. I also got shocked when I hear the person just said okay. All right, I will play one more time. Be ready.
Conversation for Employees, Book 2, Unit 5, Sales of Products, Word Vault, Describing Charts and Graphs. Practice 2. Look at the picture, listen, and fill in the blanks.
Let's take a look at the chart of the 2018 sales. The sales increased from January to February. After that, it went steadily constant for the next 2 months and a half. Then, it suddenly dropped in May. The sales fluctuated for another 3 months. It rose until September, but fell in the next month. Then, it flattened until the end of the year, when it suddenly jumped and reached a peak in January the next year.
Okay, okay, let's try to discuss it. So let's start with number 1. So what I can say about the recording is that because it's the sales in 2008, so the person in the recording, she used past tense. Okay, she used past tense to describe each of the word there. So let's take a look there. So let's take a look at the chart of the 2018 sales. The sales from January to February. So from January to February. So according to the recording, what did she say? From January to February. Increased. Okay, so she said increased, but she used past tense, so like this, increased. So she kind of explained in increase. Good. Thank you, Miss Shanas, Miss Fifi. The sales increased from January to February, and then number 2, after that, it this one, I guess she explained about this.
Install constant.
When
Steadily constant.
Very good. When steadily
Constant.
When steadily constant. Okay, when steadily constant. Yeah, so it remains constant. So no increasing, no dropping. So let me just make it a bit smaller here later. Okay, when steadily constant for the next 2 months, February and March. Oh, for the next 2 months and a half, sorry. It should be then it suddenly in May. Then
Dropped.
Okay, dropped. She said dropped. Okay, dropped with ed. Yeah, dropped in May. And then how about number 4? The sales. Fluctuated. Okay, so fluctuated means going up, going down again, and then going up. Okay, the sales fluctuated. Okay, fluctuated like this. Fluctuated for another 3 months. So from June, July, August, like like when you have like a heart rate going up and down, going up and down. for another 3 months, and then it until September.
Rose.
It rose. Okay, it rose. So it's the verb 2 of rise. Okay, rise, rose, and reason, that's the verb 3. So when we want to write rose, it's like a flower. So this is rose, but it's not a flower. So rose here is the verb 2 of rise. Okay, it rose like that. It rose until September, but in the next month. Okay.
Fell in the next month.
But fell. Very good.
Fell.
Fell. Very good, because she explained after September the October sales going down. Okay, it's going down. Fell in the next month. Then it. What happened?
Flatten.
Then it flattened. Okay, until the end of the year. Okay, and October, November, it's flattened. Okay, flattened. Let me write it here. Flattened. And then until end of the year, when it suddenly jumped and
Reach the peak.
reached a peak. Yep, reached a peak. Okay, reached a peak in January the next year. Okay, reach a peak means, yeah, you know, when the sales here said 10, but it's not 10, 9 actually. Let's see, reached. Sorry, reached a peak. Okay, so this is your answer. So even though you didn't catch that fully, but at least you know that what the words are used. Okay, and most of them they use not most of them, all of them used past tense, right? Simple past tense, because it happened in 2018. Okay, in the past, and because we are now talking in 2021, so of course it's in the past. Okay, so everyone, do you got it all correctly? Or Miss, I got it correctly, but in verb 1. I think I will say that as also correct. Any questions? Any question regarding how to read the chart? All of you, are you still confused of when reading the chart, or just Miss, it's piece of cake when reading the chart? Any questions or any comments? Or can I continue with the next one? Oh, okay, nice. Okay, I think I can continue to the practice 3. So you can scroll it down to practice 3, everyone. Now on practice 3, it's still the same like practice 2. This is about fog lamp sales in each week, week 1 until week 12 in 2019. So for this one, I will put you in the breakout room with your partner. Please do this one and try reading the chart and use the word from practice 2. Remember, because the sales were in 2019, so of course you still need to use past tense. Okay, so just like practice 2, fluctuated, rose, fell, drop, something like that. Okay, so let's move on to practice 3. Right now I will put you in a breakout room. Please do practice 3. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes. Is it okay? 5 minutes? Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. I will create and I will open all rooms, and please do practice 3. Okay, just like practice 2 using past tense. Okay, and if you have any questions, you can always click ask for help. Okay. Okay, let's wait for others. Welcome, Miss Pia, Miss Putri, and also Miss Tita, Miss Odi, and Miss Ayu, and Miss Putri, and Miss Shanas. Miss Shanas is out.
Minum dulu.
Nice. Oh yeah, you can drink actually. You do not need to ask me, Miss, can we? You can drink. I also drink like this. Okay. So let's discuss. Okay. Let's discuss. There are only 7 numbers, right? 7 numbers. The Falkland Sales by Kelly Cameron. So I guess I will start from room 3. Okay, room 3 is Miss Via and Miss Putri. Okay, Miss Via and Miss Putri, please answer number 1 and number 2. Okay, so you can take turns. Okay, so what is your answer there?
I will start.
You can read the sentence first, Miss Putri. Yep.
If you look at the graph, the sales increase from the first week to the second week. I'm sorry.
To the second week. Thank you, Miss Putri. Number 2, can I have Miss Via? Miss Via is there. So each room 2 numbers. Okay, each room 2 numbers. I think Miss Via's connection is a bit unstable.
Miss Via. Then we found that the sales goes further into the third.
Okay, so if you look at the graph, the sales increased from the first week to the second week. Then we found, okay, that the sales rose further into the third week. Correct. So for number 1 and 2, you can use increased or rose. Okay. So for number 1, if you use increased or rose, and also number 2, if you use increased or rose, it's correct. Okay, those terms we use because we can see from the picture the sales is going up. Okay, so you use increased or rose. Okay, so number 1 and 2. If you use Miss, if I use rose, is it correct? It's correct. Okay, rose or increase for number 1 and number 2. Okay, thank you, group 3, Miss Putri. Now for the next one, can I have number 3 and 4 from group 2, Miss Ayu and Miss Tita? Please read the sentence and answer it.
Number 3, growth fell in the 4th week and then dropped even further in the 5th week.
Okay, very best. Thank you, Miss Ayu. So you can see it from number 3 and number 4 in the 4th week and also 5th week. You know, the trend, okay, the trend is not going up, okay, but it's going down like this. And we can use dropped or fell for number 3 and number 4. If you use fell, sorry. So if you use fell or drop for number 3 and number 4, it's correct. It's already correct. Okay. So let's move on with the next part, which is number 5, 6, and 7. I will go to group 1 because there are 3 members there, Miss Odi, Miss Shanas, and also Miss Vivi. Go on, you can answer number 5, 6, and 7. One representative, it's okay. Miss Odi, Miss Vivi, or Miss Shanas, okay?
Bini.
Yeah, sure. Sure, Miss Shanas. Perhaps you can start by during this one, yeah. During.
During the next week. Day.
During the next weeks after that. Mission. I think Mishana's connection is a bit unstable.
Sorry, Miss. Fluctuate.
Sorry, fluctuated. Number 5, Miss Shanas, can you repeat for number 5? Sorry. During the next week. Oh, perhaps Miss Shanas, how about number 5? Can you repeat?
During the next week, after that, like to fluctuate.
I think the connection is a bit unstable for Miss Shanas. For Miss Vivi or Miss Odi, perhaps can you help Miss Shanas?
I think Miss Shanas said fluctuated.
Fluctuated, okay. Fluctuated. And then please continue. Yeah, please continue for number 6, Miss Odi or Miss Vivi.
Miss Vivi, you want to try? Number 6. Okay, I think she's done. Okay, I'll answer that.
Sure.
And they steadily constant in the main week until the 11th week.
And they went steadily constant for number 6.
Number 7. The water cells reach a peak.
Okay, good. So number 5 is, thank you, during the next weeks after that, the sales fluctuated, okay, fluctuated. And then number 6, and they, okay, after fluctuated, and they and they went steadily constant, okay, and they went steadily constant in the 9th week, okay, went steadily constant until the 9th week, until the 11th week. The quarter sales reached a peak, okay, in the 12th week, okay, reach a peak because it suddenly jumped at the top and reach a peak, okay. So did you got it all correct there? This one reach a peak. So number 7 reach a peak, and number 6 is went steadily constant. Number 5 is fluctuated. Number 4 and number 3 fell or dropped. Number 1 and 2 is increase or rose. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. So now it's your turn. Okay, it's your turn to try to explain the chart. Okay, on the next practice. So I want you to try to have like a Q&A session there. So for example, this is the example. Tell me about the sales in week 12. Okay, the sales increased from week 11 and remain constant within the next 3 weeks. Okay, so later I will put you in the breakout room again. Do you want me? Do you want to be with the same partner or different partner? The same like before or different? You can turn on your sound, Mrs. It's up to you. Do you want to be with the same partner like before or the new one? Sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's okay, Miss Yas. Yeah, Miss Odi, sorry, the same or?
I think everybody is okay with
The same. Okay, if it is the same, it's okay. So later, okay, later in the breakout room, okay, I want you to take turns. So for example, between Miss Putri and Miss Fia, for example, Miss Putri and Miss Fia. So Miss Fia, for example, asks Miss Putri, please tell me about the sales in week 12, and then Miss Putri will explain this, and then take turns, okay? Miss Putri will ask Miss Fia, please tell me about the sales in week 14, for example, like that. And then Miss Fia explain. And then take turn again. Miss Fia asks, Miss Putri answer. Miss Putri asks, Miss Fia answer. Okay? So taking turns asking and answering about the chart, and whether if it is the three people there, okay, like Miss Odi, Miss Vivi, and Miss Shanas. For example, Miss Odi asks, okay, Miss Vivi and Miss Shanas can answer. Okay, and then after then Miss Vivi asks the questions, Miss Odi, Miss Shanas can answer, and then if Miss Shanas asks the questions, and then Miss Vivi and Miss Odi can answer. Okay, is it already clear? Okay, so later you can start asking and answering in the separate room. Later I will visit each of the room, okay? And I will see the your what is it like conversation there about asking and answering fog lamp sales in practice 4, okay? So I will open the rooms again. Please click join. I will visit all of you shortly. I will recreate. Okay. Let me okay, right. I will open all rooms. Please join there. Okay, I will visit you all shortly. Okay, I will join your room shortly. Okay.
but enggak ya. Oh, no. Based on data, week 20 increase in next week, but suddenly drop again in week 22. And in week 22. So what is the conclusion about this data, Miss Putri, do you think?
I think the data is still fluctuate from each week, because I think there are many reasons why the sales from week 12.
Maybe you can answer. We reach a peak in week 12. Jadi the data is fluctuate, but we reach a peak in.
Langsung dijawab. Week 18 until week 22 is fluctuated. Week fluctuated.
Okay, that's right, Miss Tita.
You may continue, Miss Ayu and Miss Tita. I'm just listening to some of your explanation.
Okay, Miss Tita. Week 10 until week 11, and then week 11 until week 12, terus week 12 until week 15, until
week
12 until week 14, and week 14 until week 16, and then week 16 until week 22.
Okay.
Ayo mana Mbak?
What?
Lagi?
Okay.
Hi Miss Tita, tell me about the sales in week 10 until week 11, please.
I think in lamb sales in week 11, in week 10 until week 11 is flat.
Iya, Kak Mbak, flatten ya.
Constant.
Okay, you may try to, you do not have to type it there. Actually, you can start by tell me about like that, Miss Odi, Miss Yana. Okay. Okay.
Yes, Miss.
I will see it.
Yes. Okay.
My grammar for the question is right or false?
I don't really don't know.
We can
Say, maybe can you tell me about the stuff with blah blah blah?
I can hear your voice tadi.
Oh my god. Let's see. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Let's
Okay,
start, Odi. Yes. No.
You can just start with tell me can you tell me about the sales in week sekian?
Oh, okay.
Like that, huh?
Okay.
Miss Sahnas.
Miss Vivi, can you explain me the chart of the rose?
You don't have to say the rules. For you.
You just ask about the week and I will describe it.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, you have to answer this question.
Yeah. So you can say, can you explain about the sales week? Yeah.
Hello, Miss Anna.
Okay, so Mrs., I've already listened to some of your conversation there, and you have seen also the what is it? The sales here, fog lamp sales here until week 22. So perhaps from each group. So who wants to go first to share? Like only the short one, okay? Like the short, a short conversation. So you can just use the Q&A, okay? So who wants to start first?
Maybe
okay, sure.
we
Sure. Sure.
Really?
It's okay because there's some problem with group one. Okay, you can try a bit group one, Miss Vivi, Miss Odi, and Miss Shanas.
Miss Shanas, you want to go first?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello everyone. For this chart, please explain to me on this chart about week 10 until week 12. Maybe Miss Vivi can explain it.
Week 10 until?
Week 10 until week 12.
12. Okay. In ya apa ya? The sales increase from week 10 until week 12.
Oh.
Miss Odi, you can.
Okay. From week 10 to week 12. So from week 10 to 11, it went constant, but it increased further into week 12. That's it, Miss Anna.
All right. What do you think, Miss Shanas?
Yes, I think for the chart is week 10 until week 11 is unstably stable, and then week 11 until week 12 in go to increase or rise.
Increased, right, rose. Okay, increased or rose. Okay, thank you, group one. So next group, who wants to share? For the next group, thank you. Miss group 2 or group 3, anyone? You can turn on your sound and you can choose any week from your practice before. Or perhaps Miss Shanas can choose the group, other group perhaps. Or group 1 perhaps can choose.
I choose Miss Ayu's group.
Okay, let's go, Miss Ayu's group. So Miss Ayu with Miss
Miss
Tita.
Tita.
Okay, sure.
Okay, we will start in week 10. Hello, Miss Tita. Tell me about the sales in week 10 until week 11, please.
Okay, I think the sales in week 10 is remain constant from week 10 until week 11. And how about the sales in week 11 until 12 of Miss Ayu?
The sales start week 11 until week 12 is rise. I think it's reach a peak in the sales. And how about the week 12 until week 14, Miss Tita?
The sales fell from week 12 until 13, and then it remain constant in week 14. And tell me about week 14 until week 16, Miss Ayu.
The sales, I think, slightly drop between week 14 until week 16, Miss Tita. And how about week 16 until week 22, Miss Tita?
The sales is fluctuated from week 17 until week 22.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Miss Tita.
Okay.
Yes, welcome, Miss Ayu.
Nice work, Miss Ayu and Miss Tita. You have, explained the complete fog lamp sales here from the beginning of the week until week 22. So it keeps fluctuating until week 22. Thank you. Last group, Miss Fia and Miss Putri, please.
Hi, Miss Pia. I want to ask you what happened in week 13 unfulfilled sales?
If you look at the graph, we went steadily constant in week 13 and 14. And what about the next 3 weeks, Miss Putri?
I think from week 15 until 17 is fluctuate. But how about the sales in week 20?
Based on the graph, the sales increased from week 20, but to week 21, but it dropped again in without this data overall. Sorry, you can't hear me?
For the last
Hello.
yes.
What your opinion about this data overall?
On my opinion, for each week, this on data is fluctuate, but we have a rich peak in week 12.
Okay, thank you, Miss Putri.
Okay, thank you, Miss Putri and Miss Pia. You have explained to us about the chart, but you also give the conclusion, right? The conclusion about what happened in this sales in 2019. Okay, in 2019. Okay, so I guess we still have much time here. So for the last one, okay. So for all of you misses here, now can you try to find a chart? Okay, can you try to find a chart, and then you can find the chart on Google later. Please Google it. Find a chart, any kind of chart, pie chart, bar chart, or line graph, and then later please share your screen and try to explain what happened with your chart. Okay, so I will kind of give you 5 minutes. Is it okay? 5 minutes to look for the chart, any chart. Okay, any chart about the products, okay, about products. It can be the marketing of the products or the product sales, distribution, or when you categorize the products, okay? Is it clear enough? So what are you going to do after this is search for a chart, okay? A chart, any kind of chart. Pie chart, it's okay. Bar chart, it's okay. Line graph, it's okay. And then after you have finished, share your screen, share your chart to the class and try to explain what happened in the chart, okay? I will give you 5 minutes, okay? We'll give you 5 minutes to look for the chart. So who is ready to explain the chart? You can share your screen directly. I have allowed, okay, I have allowed all of you to share, okay? So who wants to share first? Anyone? Okay, Miss Ayu, sure. Which one, Miss Ayu? This one? Oh yeah, okay. You can click to make it bigger. Yeah. Okay, can you explain a bit, Miss Ayu? We can see it there. Can you explain the chart there? You can turn on your sound. Or you can right click and open image in new tab to make the image bigger. Open image in new tab. Right click.
Okay, Miss, I'm so sorry. I will explain my sales. My sales for January until June. Start from January, my sales is increased, and but from February until March is slightly drop and increase again in April, but in April the sales is drop again and reach a peak in June.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ayu. So we can say that the sales here keeps fluctuating, right? Fluctuating, going up, going down, up again, down again, and up again. We can say it fluctuating. It's fluctuating till today. Thank you, Miss Ayu. Others who want to share? You can stop sharing. Miss Ayu, others, you can share your screen.
Aku gak ngerti caranya.
Okay, how about the others? You can share your screen. Or perhaps Miss Ayu can choose then. Miss Ayu can choose others so that we won't wait for a bit long.
Miss Pia?
Miss Pia, sure. Okay. Okay, Miss Pia.
Based on this graph, we can see that the sales of Toyota cars is fluctuated in the first 3 months. And in January to July for 2014, but it went steadily constant from October 2014 to July 2015, and the lowest sale in October 2015.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Pia. We can see this is the lowest sales here. We just dropped drastically, fell drastically from July to October, going down like that. Thank you, Miss Via. So Miss Via, you can choose others. Okay, choose others to share the.
Miss Vivi.
Miss Vivi, sure.
Okay, let me try to. Okay, this is the chart of ice cream sales, and we can see in the chart is so fluctuated. For the first in Tuesday, it went increase and then drop and drop again. And in the Thursday, it rose. And for 3 weeks, and then for 3 weeks, it fluctuated again until in Sunday, the sales reached a peak.
Okay, thank you, Miss Fifi. As we can see, on Sunday it reached a peak, right? It reached a peak. The ice cream, I guess, because it's a holiday, and I think lots of children buy ice cream on Sunday. Thank you, Miss Fifi. Next, Miss Fifi, you can choose, Miss Fifi. Others.
Miss Odi.
Miss Odi, sure. Ice cream sales, car sales, and before, what kind of sales before Miss Odi? Miss Odi, can you share? I think Miss Odi is away from keyboard. Others, perhaps, Miss Fifi, you can choose others. I guess Miss Odi is not here.
Miss Putri.
Miss Putri, sure. Miss Putri, you there? Sure. Okay. Can you share, Miss Putri? Yeah. Oh, unmute. Sorry, unmute.
How about if I share a pie chart?
Sure. Any chart. Any chart. Pie chart, bar chart, line graphics. Okay. Any chart. Oh, I had.
Okay. Try to explain about the average household expenditure in 2019 and 2020. This is the different about the average household in both of years, and I think there are different about the increase and decrease in food, housing, healthcare, other product and service, and education. In 2019, the education is 13%, but in decrease in 20 and 20, but the other subjects such as healthcare and other products and service increase from 2019 to 2020. Food is decreased and housing is decreased too.
Okay.
I think the increase for healthcare and other product and service because of pandemic.
I guess I can see from here because of the pandemic. Look at the healthcare from 5% to 20%. In 2020, people buy vitamins, medicines, and the education dropped. See, from 13 to 2 because I believe each semester, right? You need to buy new books, right? New books, new uniform for your children, right? But in this pandemic, I guess they do not need to wear any uniform again or new books, right? Digitally, because it's in digital. You do not need to buy. So that's the main reason, I guess. And the food is slightly dropped, but not that much. Yeah, we need to eat food, but in 2020, we also need to eat food, but more on the healthcare. So food and vitamins and medicines and others we need, especially in this pandemic. Thank you, Miss Putri. You can choose others. Who hasn't done?
I have Miss Odi.
Miss Odi. Miss Odi, Miss Putri. Yep. Okay, sure. Miss Odi, can you share your chart there? Pie chart, bar chart, line graph, it's okay. At least from that chart, we can see if it is if it is fluctuating or if it is dropping or rising. Okay. Miss Odi, can you share your screen, Miss Odi? Sorry? Sorry?
I was away.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I should probably find it first.
Oh, okay. All right. So while okay. So any chart, it's okay. So later you can explain the chart just like Miss Pia, Miss Putri, Miss Ayu, and Miss Vivi did. So, and then you can share your screen.
Okay, I'm trying to share.
Okay, Miss Odi. Oh, it's okay, Miss Odi. Okay.
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 Wah. Okay, from Monday to Sunday, ice cream sales.
Oh, the same like Miss Vivi.
I don't know about that. Should I try something else?
Sure, sure.
This one?
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay.
Cases. What cases? Pandemic? Oh, not pandemic. I do not know what cases here. Wait, it started 2002. No, the pandemic is 2020. Okay. Any cases you can use any cases, Miss Odi. Criminal case. I do not know.
They shoe sales probably.
Sure, sure.
Okay, so sales from 2002 to 2010, it's fluctuated. In the first year, the 2002, it's reached its peak, and then it dropped. 2003, and it rise again to 2004, and drop, and it fluctuated until 2010.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Miss Odi. Okay, next, Miss Odi, you can choose. We still have Miss Shanas and Miss Tita. You can choose.
Miss Tita.
Miss Tita, sure. Miss Tita, can you share your screen, Miss Tita? Hello, Miss Tita? Hello, Miss Tita? How about Miss Shanas? Miss Shanas, can you share your screen? Oh yeah, Miss Tita, okay. Okay, Miss Tita, okay. Miss Tita is sharing her screen. Okay, sure, Miss Tita. Can you explain what happened? Oh, we have 3 people here.
Yes. Sorry. My laptop is still loading.
Okay.
Okay, this diagram is explained about the grades of 3 students.
Oh, sorry, Miss Tita, there's something blocking your chart here in the middle of the chart. Can you move it a bit? There in, because we cannot see. Oh yeah, sure, that one we can see now.
Yes, in this diagram is compare between Indonesian, English, and mathematics. I think in this diagram is language Indonesian is the highest score is Muhammad Taufan, and in English the highest score is Erianto, and mathematics same with Erianto. I think enough.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss Tita. So I think
Yeah.
this is the score for Indonesian, English, and mathematics between 3 people. And I think their score are like fluctuated, but not for Taufan. So Taufan from is the highest in Indonesian, but it keeps dropping for Indonesian and maths. Last one, Miss Shanas, can you share your screen? Okay.
Yes, Miss. I am helping Miss Vicky.
Okay, sure.
Okay, let's take a look for the chart of the product sales.
Okay, product sales.
As you can see, January until July is rose up, and then fell in the August, and then is stable constant. I think for the September, and then fell off until December. Thank you for I think enough for explanation.
Okay, thank you, Miss Shana. So it keeps dropping from November until December and steadily constant in the year, in the middle of the year. Okay, so I guess we can end this now. Oh, we almost extend until 10 minutes. It's already 2:40. So thank you so much, everyone, for today. All of the misses here, you did a great job in explaining the chart using the word that you have learned today, using increase, rose, fell, drop, when steadily constant, flattened, or even fluctuated. So thank you so much for joining the class today. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, I will see you tomorrow at the same time at 1 p.m. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bye. See you tomorrow.